welcome back. I get a question quite often, and people ask me, how do I manage to continuously grow my business? How do you manage the travel to speak at your association summits, and then even have free time for the important people in your life? Now, before you think I have it all figured out or a magic wand in my back pocket, I do have a number of unanswered emails in my inbox, and every so often a few things do fall through the cracks. The reality is we all have 7 days a week, 24 hours in a day, and 60 minutes in an hour. And what I realized from mentoring people over the years is that there is a way to get it all done, and or at least a lot of it, while building a global business and enjoying life. And it's all about being watchful around how I use my time. Now, if you've been a client or attended my Wake Up Profitable or other live event like a radio show or webinar, then you know that I'm observant of managing our time together. Now, whether you're managing a meeting of one or many, there's one simple thing you can do to instantly increase your productivity, especially in meetings. The one thing you can do is wrap up the meeting at least 5 minutes prior to the end of your meeting time. Now, I dub this point of the meeting the golden 5 minutes. And when you manage the meeting, these remaining minutes are your golden nugget of productivity. Now, this habit of wrapping up the meeting in the last 5 minutes gives you an opportunity to set expectations that the meeting is about to conclude and to confirm the next steps or action list. The golden 5 minutes serves two purposes. Number one, it gives your team a cue that they need to wrap it up. The wrap-up time is especially effective if your prospect, your client, or even your team member is a talker. This is a good signal to them to keep it short and concise. The meeting is about to end. And number two, you're shifting the meeting from abstract discussion to specific action. The action item list includes the follow-up tasks from the meeting. So make sure everyone understands the action items by summarizing them. Then identify who's responsible for each action item and the date it will be accomplished. Each task will only happen if it's grounded in a date and someone specific is assigned responsibility for that action item. Now, before you end the meeting, make sure you have consensus around the due dates. So if there's any concerns over the due dates, renegotiate them and get clear on what the new dates are. Once everyone's clear on their responsibility and the action items, evaluate the meeting. List what worked and what should be done differently for the next meeting. So if there's anything that needs to be done differently, that's a list to improve the meeting. Make sure it gets assigned to someone and completed by the next meeting. When you regularly wrap up your meetings in this way, watch how much more productive you and your team become. This also gives you an opportunity to get to your next commitment on time. I'm Lisa Minnini. Until next week, create a great life. Bye now.